Yeah, exactly.
I want to be able to sleep, too.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the DeKalb Zoning and, Planning and Zoning Commission meeting for this Monday, August 5th, 2024. Could we start with the roll call, please?
Becker. O'Flaherty. Here. Pena Graham. Stoker. Here. Wright. McMahon.
Here.
Maxwell.
Here.
Quorum confirmed.
Thank you very much. We'll move to the approval of the agenda. If there are any additions or deletions, if not, I will ask for a motion to approve.
So moved.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Moved by O'Flaherty. Could I have a second, please?
Second, Stoker.
Second by Stoker. Thank you. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Thank you. Approval of the minutes from July 15th, 2024. Again, if there are any additions or deletions, if not, I'll ask for a motion to approve.
I would move that we approve the minutes from July meeting as submitted.
So moved by McMahon. May I have a second?
I was not there.
Oh.
Me neither.
Oh,
Does that matter? Does that matter?
I think you could still.
Yeah, we can have a second by the chair, can second.
Okay, then I'll second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Public participation portion, if there's anyone that has anything that they'd like to speak to that is not on the agenda, you can step forward now. If not, we will move to new business. We have a public hearing, a petition by Miles Mapes for a special use permit for an amusement establishment, Rage Room Video Game Arcade, for the property located at 901 Lucinda Avenue, Unit G. Do we have a presentation? Hi, if you could just state your name and address, please.
Miles Mapes, you say address
Yeah.
of the business?
Actually, I don't, it's
Personal?
personal, your
Okay.
personal address.
126 Oak Street.
Thank you.
Thank you. So the proposal of the rec room facility is in DeKalb at 901 Lucinda Ave in the Village Commons Center. It can be described as follows. The rec room was a name chosen to bring you back to the time in the 80s and 90s when young people would gather in a host home and play games, socialize, and converse. It's our firm desire that this business hits the heart of the description with some added features, like video games and unique experiential amusements. Some of those are as follows. Our retro gaming lounges, which will highlight GameCubes, PlayStation 2s, and other game systems from the era. This is a way for the community to congregate and have an alternative activity. We'll also have retro arcade throughout the facility, partnered with local operator Star Worlds Arcade. That'll include a station for pinball games with tournaments and active day play, as well as a mixed-use arcade area and a prize game area. We'll have our rec rooms and splatter rooms, which hit two separate sides of a unique date night or friend activity. In our rec rooms, it'll be a controlled, safe environment with protective gear and secured walls that will allow people to break small breakables and electronics and other things of that nature. In our splatter room, it's more for the creative side. You'll be able to paint a canvas or your friend that you brought or the walls or whatever floats your fancy. One of the key core points we have is this is an alcohol and drug-free facility as an investment in our community. We believe that these components benefit not only our neighbors in the building as well as our neighbors to each side, being that we have coffee shops, restaurants, comic stores, and one of the largest densely populated areas in DeKalb. Our projected hours of operation will be Thursday through Sunday, with 4 to 10 p.m. on Thursday and Friday, noon to 11 on Saturday, and noon to 8 on Sundays.
Thank you very much. We have a staff report.
Yeah, staff report in your packets as Miles went into describe the special use in detail. So it's a light commercial zoning at the building. Amusement establishment is a general term, is a special use. Location, as you can see here, lower level, Unit G. It's about 2,900 square feet, located near the middle of the building, pretty much where this Boost Mobile was located. And Miles described all the uses: retro gaming lounge, arcade room, pinball games, rage room, and splatter room. Hours were noted. We did approve a special use for another amusement establishment, Esports, just 2 tenant spaces away in 2022. So we thought it was a good use. Miles has been looking at a couple different locations in the city and finally came to this one. We think it's fits in with the other uses. You have quite a variety there, restaurants, comic book store, another amusement establishment we just approved a special use on. A couple years ago, comic book store, et cetera. So we think it meets all the special use standards that are listed in the staff report. We didn't receive any written comments from anybody from the public. So we would recommend approval. There is a sample motion prepared. Approves uses described in that tenant space G, which is shown in Exhibit A. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else have any comments? If not, we'll close the public hearing and open it to comments and questions from the commission.
I think it sounds great. I'm very excited about it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Miles, how will you generate revenue off this? Do you charge people to get in? Do you charge people to play pinball? How's it work?
So we have actually multi-tiers to it, which is what key point we wanted to was have both age and price inclusivity. So all of our arcade games will be coin-operated arcade games ranging from 25 cents to about $2, $2.50 a play, making it our cheapest entertainment component. And then we're actually competitively priced against the Rage Room market. Using Naperville as our closest neighbor, we're at just over 50% of their price and just over double of their offerings of breakable items, and that would be $90 for a 2-person package. Gaming lounges will then come in at an hourly rate. We'll be launching at $20 an hour with a promotional rate through the end of the year at $15 an hour, and that's per station, so as many players as can fit at that station.
And how many will you have to start? Is it going to be just you and your family? Or do you have other staff that are going to do this?
So starting out, it'll be just me and my family. I do, as a longtime community member, I do have quite a few friends that are excited to be able to help out on some of the busier shifts. And we have started to kind of look at what the right candidate will be. I'm pretty excited to bring this business to fruition. So if that means I need to work the hours to make sure it's ran right, I'm pretty excited to be able to do that.
Very good.
I agree. I think you've touched on a whole bunch of really fun and creative activities.
Thank you.
And again, the fact that it's alcohol and drug-free on top of it, again, I hope that you can attract some of the younger crowd from Northern
Thank you.
and the surrounding areas. So,
Yeah, we've had great support so far. University Plaza is very excited to have us as an option for all their tenants as well.
excellent.
So, yes, thank you.
Any other questions, comments? No? Okay, if not, I'll ask for a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion. I'll say based upon the submitted petition, testimony presented, and findings of fact, I move the Planning and Zoning Commission forward its findings of fact and recommend to City Council approval of a special use permit for an amusement establishment to include a retro gaming lounge, an arcade room, pinball games, Rage Room, Smash Room, and a splatter room at 901 Lucinda Avenue in tenant space 901-G as shown in Exhibit A.
So moved by McMahon. May I have a second?
I'll second.
Seconded by O'Flaherty. Hey, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Do a roll call vote on that.
Roll call.
Oh, I'm sorry, roll call.
Go ahead.
O'Flaherty,
Yes.
Stoker,
Yes.
McMahon,
Yes.
Maxwell.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Motion passes.
All right.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll be excited to see how it works.
Thank you. I'm excited to see you guys then.
Staff reports for,
Yeah, next two
Next
meetings will be at the police department. So August 19th, next meeting scheduled, we have a hearing on a fence variance on Fox Hollow, and it looks like we'll have a final development plan for the hotel that was approved last year, Peace Road, went through the commission.
Yeah.
Zoning, they were required to submit a final development plan. Going back to the commission and council includes final building renderings, a landscape plan, Silva Engineering. So looks like that will be on the agenda for the 19th. And then the meeting after that will be September 3rd. That's a Tuesday. This room is booked through the library. So if we have that meeting, that will be at the PD also.
Yep.
So that's all I got. Thanks.
okay. Anyone
Is
else?
this a new record?
No, but it's a nice tie.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there any update on what happened at council with that plot of land on Fairview?
Yeah.
That, yeah, I was going to mention that. It hasn't been resolved yet, but the plat went to the council. It was tabled a few times to kind of encourage the two adjacent property owners to work with the owner to purchase the property. And it looks like they've come to some agreement. It's moving along better.
Okay.
So I'd like to more publicly mention that at the council meeting, but until it becomes a little more official. But it looks like it's moving forward. It might be resolved,
Cool.
which is
Good.
good. Good for all parties.
I have two questions. What happened to the project in the old KFC building? And the sub sandwich shop, and then,
That just hasn't, I haven't spoken to the owner in a while. They just haven't gone forward with the restaurant at this time. So it's nothing the city is doing or anything. It's the owner's choice.
and how about with, we approved for Fatty's 2 times now to do the drive-through across the
Same
street?
thing, he's just, at this time, has not come forward
Just waiting,
with
okay.
anything. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm good.
Well, then with that, I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
A move to adjourn, Stoker?
I
Moved by
second.
Stoker,
Second, clarity.
seconded by O'Flaherty. I'm sorry, I didn't hear him. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Thank you very much.
It's a cholesterol record.